Everyone knows the power of social media, but unfortunately, most chief marketing officers aren't using the medium to their full advantage. So when Catherine White, Vice President Marketing, IBM Global Business Services, visited India recently, we caught up with her and got her to talk about the changing role of the CMO and successful social media marketing strategies. Take it away.
It's a really exciting time to be in marketing. It's being driven by an empowered consumer. Some outside force to our organizations, and their expectations are continuing to increase, and they don't just expect the best experience in our industry, but they expect their best experience to be equaled by every organization in which they interact. So this increasing expectations and it being the best of the best is really causing us to think about our jobs differently. So we said basically there are three things. First, we've got to understand the customer as an individual. And we've got to be able to do that through internal and external data, structured and unstructured, real-time data. You could call it big data analytics, but I call it, really having a single view of that customer that's predictive, that's able to give a more complete insight. Because once we have that, then we can implement or enact this second imperative around creating a system of engagement that, independent of how that customer touches us, whether it's through digital, whether it's on the phone, whether it's an in-person contact, each touch is that much more personalized than the previous one. And then we believe that the very technology that enables those first two imperatives to be real and possible is in fact the risk in the third imperative. The sort of funny way that people talk about that is the tweet that killed the company. But the more serious point of the third imperative is that our intersection of brand and culture has to be authentic. So every time we touch that customer, we do it in a way that reinforces and enhances the brand value and doesn't detract from it. An example that may be interesting is one where IBM has worked with Visa to better understand the customer as the individual and create this system of engagement that creates moments of surprise or moments of wow. When a client was at a mall, for example, and they used their Visa card to buy a coffee, but also in the mall, and the collaboration with Visa and the Gap, so also in the mall was a Gap department store, is the consumer at time of swipe would get a text message giving them a discount for the Gap to allow them to walk down the mall and get a great discount on something in a store that had value for them. So just because they used that Visa card, they received a discount, had value in that, and changed activity. In fact, to the point that versus the control group, I think it was over 100%, 109% improvement in sales as a result of this capability.